They say a picture can say 1,000 words. In the case of Jenni Farley, however, a new photo on her Instagram can be summed up by just using 4, "I've totally moved on." The veteran Jersey Shore cast member posted the image below late Friday, giving followers a look at what appears to be the reality star out on a date. "Cheers to the weekend," Farley captioned the intriguing snapshot, which shows her hand holding a glass of red wine while she has lunch with some guy on a terrace overlooking the water. The 33-year-old MTV personality went ahead later and shared a video on Snapchat that featured a glimpse of this same dude's arm as he and Jenni sat in a car together while Titanium played on the radio. Wonder what may have happened next. Farley's representative, Robin Matarazzo, even on the social media posts, telling Us Weekly in no uncertain terms that Farley was announcing a relationship to the world here. JWoww has moved on and is happy, Matarazzo says. Moved on, she means of course, from estranged husband Roger Mathews. The former couple shares 2 children, Melanie, 4, and Grayson, 2, the latter of whom has been diagnosed with autism, and they got married in October of 2015. They then announced their separation 3 years later, seemingly on amicable terms, with Mathews even saying publicly that he planned on winning Jenni back. But then a lot changed. Farley accused Mathews of abuse in late 2018 after the two got into some kind of altercation in the kitchen of their home. Mathews was led out of the residence that night by the police and was ordered to stay away from Farley and the home for an undetermined period of time. He then jumped on Instagram and simply went off on his wife, alleging that Farley cared more about her job than about her kids and that she had falsely accused him and is a giant liar and lots of other mean and shocking things. "You can get caught up here, you are an abuser to the core, Roger Mathews. You have pushed me. You have shoved me," Farley wrote on her blog in January. She continued at that time, "You have aggressively thrown me to the ground. You have prevented me from closing doors to escape having you coming at me. You have belittled and disparaged me. You have threatened me." She went on and on and on along these lines, too. "I will never allow someone to try all avenues to ruin the person I worked so hard to become. I have been broken down, beaten, hospitalized, traumatized, threatened, degraded, battered, and abused. I got out. I stand strong today. For me, for Grayson, for Melanie. They will not grow up watching their mother being a victim of domestic violence. I will be a victim no longer. Roger, know this here and for always, my kindness should never again mistaken for weakness. Remember that. I will not be threatened. I will not be controlled. I will not be broken." Mathews actually admitted to some physical behavior in an open letter to Farley, but also claimed she was always the instigator. In short, things have been very ugly between this pair for months. And there are 2 small children stuck in between. Jenni's kids' needs and wants will always come first, Matarazzo told Us Weekly, concluding, she is being an adult about the divorce and working towards being better co-parents. As far as the divorce, there is no reconciliation in the future and she is excited about continuing to move on with her life. Roger Mathews and Jenni Farley, WTH happened that night.